Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Keeping Up with Kia P. I am your girl Kia P, aka Kia the Crafter. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you can be notified when we upload dope new content. Today we working on a resin purse, my favorites. I love making the purses. We got an order from... Let me make sure you guys can see them both. We got an order from the same guy who, I think it's Dino Smith, who ordered the box from me. He came back and he was like, hey, I want to get something special and unique for my wife for Valentine's Day. Can you make her a purse? I said, sure, I would love to. My pleasure. So here we are getting ready to make her a purse. Yay! So here we go. I have about 7 ounces of resin already mixed up here, already ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and put our coloring in it. This purse is a white. He said it has to be white, so we're gonna do it in white. Yeah. Our hardware. Oh, I could tongue twister. Is going to be gold. We're going to add some accents to this. But let me get some coloring out so that we can see if we got some mica powder, because I would like for it to be a pearl looking purse. So I have to see if I got some white. And not like the gold tone white. It has to be white, he said. So we want to make sure we honor his request. And I probably do not have a white, solid white mica powder, which is totally weird that I don't have that. But, excuse me, thank God for alcohol inks. Yeah, I got some alcohol inks here. So we're going to use some alcohol ink. And maybe, or should we use some, but no, I think I'm going to use the alcohol ink. Acrylic paint. We might use a dab or two of acrylic paint. Just to opaque it just a little bit. Alright, so we have our alcohol ink. We're going to add quite a bit in there. Alcohol inks are very thin, so it do color the resin, but this is a transparent, meaning that it will be able to be see-through. But the acrylic paint, when it dries, it leaves like this little ugly thing in the middle because all the resin moves to the center. And I kind of don't want that. So I think I'm just going to stick with just the alcohol ink. We're going to get this mixed in here really, really good. All the way through and through, making sure we scraping the sides and the bottom of our cup and mixing that in really good. Okay, so it's kind of, if it's together as it will be on this mold, it probably won't be as transparent. We're gonna add some more in here, maybe like 6, 7, 8 drops. 6, 7, 8, yeah. More drops in here. This is again about close to about 7 ounces. I might have used a little bit out of it, but we want to get this white color which we have. Y'all see that? Okay, I don't know how, or yeah, so we'll just go. That looks pretty colored. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. I know y'all like really. Okay, all right. I just want to make sure that it's not as see-through. I want it to be where she can have some belongings in here and don't have to worry about, I guess, people seeing what she has in here, in a sense. Okay. I think that's good. I think. Okay. So y'all know we make two different types of purses. One is the ones that we pour. The other ones is the ones that we spray paint. Hold tight. All right. So we are back. We're going to go ahead and pour it. So we're going to start. So I'm going to start where you guys can see me. Come back to this side. Uh-oh. Okay. Fill it on in. Now this does not feel like it's going to be enough. To fill this other side, but it might. That's the perfect amount look like. And just bring everything together so that it's touching, and it'll just fill on in. Just like that. Get the rest out. Pour it on in there. Yep, it's filled up. It's good and full. So that was perfect. It was like about 7 ounces. Especially to not overfill, and we still have to put a layer of clear over it. So that's kind of like the perfect first pour is about 7 ounces. You just want to make sure you even that out pretty good in your pour, just like you saw me do it. Making sure you fill the sides and everything in well. So I'm just going to make sure that everything is getting to where it's supposed to be along these corners and edges. And it's getting down in there. Make sure everything, all my bubbles is agitated to come up. Everything is down along the sides, because that's important. And there we have it. I'm going to wipe the cup off, giving that time to let the bubbles rise and settle to the tops. And then we're going to come back and hit it with the heat. And then we'll come back and decorate it. All right, we're gonna come back with our torch and go ahead and knock the bubbles out. You can use alcohol spray if you like. I just prefer this method. And I like to look at it against the light. That way I can see where, you know, if it's bubbles in there and where to get them at, where to see them. And making sure that it's a nice smooth surface So if you look at it kind of like against the light where you can see it shiny, you can kind of tell if it has bubbles in it, if it still has bubbles in it. So we'll do this a couple of times before I leave it completely alone. I'll come back and check it in about 10 more minutes, because sometimes it can look clear, and as it cures, bubbles will pop up in your stuff. So you want to make sure you keep an eye on it like the first hour or so. I wouldn't even put it in the little, cure it in the oven or heater or any of that until, again, maybe like a couple hours that went by and I know that there's no bubbles gonna form, because even sometimes when you put it in the oven right away, you'll get it out and a bubble will be in your work. So you want to just kind of make sure you give it time to do what it do, and you can see it, keep an eye on it, and then put it in a curing, whatever kind of curing situation, accelerating curing thing that you do. Some people I've heard use toaster ovens. If you have a heater, as I have, you can use that. I've even, before I bought a resin heater, tried to make a little contraption with just warming up a box with the heater, and that kind of helped it a little bit. Didn't accelerate it as much as a contraption would, but they have all kind of things on the market now that you can get inexpensive. A heat pad, you can put them on to accelerate your curing time. I have one. If y'all interested, let me know. An extra oven. Mine's is not cheap, so I'm letting you know in advance. I do want market prices still in the box. Have not been open. I just ended up with 2 for some reason. But yeah. Now I would like to ombre some glitter on here. So I'm going to wait till this cure quite a bit, and then I might come back and put some glitter, because he said he'd like a little glitter. So we're going to throw just a little bit of glitter in here for her. But I think that's a good present. All right, so we're going to let this sit. We're going to come back, and then we'll go from there. All right. All right, guys, we are back with our purse shells. They are completely hard and dry. We are going to go ahead and decorate them. First, what I want to do is I'm going to use a little bit of my UV resin to put some sparkle on here so that I don't have to do 2 coats. So I'm just going to add a little bit of sparkle to the project towards the bottom. And I'm just putting a little bit on my finger because that's all I'm going to need to stick the glitter to it. I'm going to do the same for this side. And we just want to put some glitter. Add just a little bit of gold glitter to it to give it just a little bit of sparkle. And so we're going to take our gold glitter flakes. And I just want to make sure that's the right glitter, the right gold to go with my frame. Because, you know, we have like 2 different types of golds. I think we can get away with it. Let me see if I have a different type. It might look a little bit golder. Yeah, this might be a little bit better than that. And so we're going to sprinkle Just a little bit of it. Hold on, I'm gonna put some. That's not giving me the effects I want. So I'm gonna put some and some paper, because it's less likely to stick and I can control it a little bit better. So we're just gonna put just a little bit, because I don't need much. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay. I'm just gonna put that in there. Giving it a little bit of sparkle. Yep. Is that it? That was it. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit more. Maybe that much. A little bit more to sprinkle it in there. I want it to kind of ombre up. Yep, just like that. I need to put my apron on because I'm forgetting I do not have it. Okay, that's pretty. And it ain't too much. It's just giving us a little bit of gold glitter, just to kind of give it a little sparkle, because, you know, girls like sparkle. All right, we're going to go ahead and apply our logo to the purse, putting it in right into the center of the purse and applying it right in the center of the purse, like so. And this is the other logo. We're going to do the same to it. And I'm going to apply it right in the center of the purse. And that is our purse design. Super. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We got about 2 ounces of resin here, poured up, mixed and ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and coat the top of our project. Just like so. Being nice and gentle over the logo because it is a sticker. And we're going to spread that resin all the way around the top of our mold. Making sure it gets all the way to the edges. Just making sure we got it nice and covered all the way down to the end. Okay, this top corner. And sometimes you have to turn your piece against the light so you can make sure that every part is covered correctly. Because sometimes just looking at it over the light, you can kind of see it a little bit better. So, and that looks like it's fully covered. So we're going to set that one to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and coat the next one. Go along the edges. And this coating may run over a little, that's fine, because it's kind of full in a sense. And so when you put this fine thin layer on top, just try to get it up to the edges. If it runs a little, that's fine, but you just kind of want to get it up to the edge of the molds. I'll pour this last little bit in here. Making sure everything is touching and is covered. Turn it this way. Spread some resin down towards this edge here. Making sure everything is touching the edges. Oh, her purse is cute. I think the purse is very cute. Again, you want to make sure the edges are completely, the resin is all the way up to the edge of the mold. Okay, that looks good. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put our frame together. We have our two side shields. They are 4 by 5 inches, 4 by 5 inches, and we're going to go ahead and get these prepared to go into the sides. So we have our sheets here. I'm going to go ahead and measure them. And I normally don't do this, but because you could be watching and you guys may need to know how I do it, I just take it and I measure just probably 1/4 of an inch out to the corner, like a triangle. But of course it's like making a triangle without the top on it. So I'll do that side, and then I'll come and I'll do this side, leaving as much of the side as I can, but still kind of cutting it in that angle per se, so that I can be able to line this up into the frame right. And so we have those. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them both. So we have them, see how they're like a triangle but without a top, so it's coming inward, coming in. Okay, and I'm just gonna cut them both together. Right along that line I just made, coming in from the top and down along the bottom, and that's coming out kind of crooked a little bit. That's okay. We're going to line it back up, come back in and trim it. Okay, so now both of our side shields are done. This has some film on top. That's what I colored on, and that just peels right off. Oh, it has it on the back too. So film on the front and back, and you just peel that off. Then I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna line it into my the frame. So I'm looking for my double-edged tape. I have some somewhere. I already had some out, but I don't see it. So, and I have my super glue tape. You can get that at any Dollar Tree or any hardware store. And we're going to measure out a piece and cut it. And this will give you 2 pieces per side. And then I'm going to cut it up the middle because it's wide. And you don't really need that wide of a piece. So you can cut it in half, and then that'll give you 2 pieces. 1 for each end. And cut it while you have the backing, the little one side on it. It's going to be sticky on one side, but it'll peel right off. We'll put one to the side, and then we're going to go ahead and measure this in. Lay your strip close to the edge of your plastic sheet, right there on the edge. Press it down, peel the backing. Y'all, once y'all do this one time, it's super simple. And then you're going to take it and line it up. And I have just a little bit of extra hanging over, so I'm going to cut that out. Cut that. And I'm going to just take it inside and press it. I use a popsicle stick to take it in the groove and press it right up along the side. Roll it in. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Make sure you position your tape on the right end. Same thing, you're going to take your tape, put it right on the end of the plastic sheet, press it down. I don't need that little extra. Roll the backing off, press it inside the groove there. And once you have it down, take your popsicle stick and press it. And that should give us one side shield ready to go. And it is perfect. We're going to do the same thing to the other one. And roll off the plastic. And this comes in purple, gold, in an array of colors. So you can order all of this to be in the description box below the video. And we need to put right there. And again, we're going to get this off of here. Yes, it will make your scissors sticky. So just make sure you're cleaning them, getting the stickiness off in between your cuts. Okay, same thing, line it up in there, and then take your popsicle stick and wait. Okay, yeah, that's the bottom. I want to make sure I got it towards the bottom more. Fudge. And press it. Roll it in. We're going to do the same thing for this side. Fudge. And take the backing off. Press it down. And line it up. And that's our side shields is done. All we need is to put our purse in there. Okay, so we're gonna come back, put the purse in, and she's gonna put the string, everything, the final touches, and she will be done. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so that you can be notified when we upload new content, new videos. And make sure you stay close. We're going to be right back. All right, guys, we are back with our purses. We're going to go ahead and demold this all the way around. And get it into the frame. Oh, that came out nice. I thought it was going to be a problem with it being too light, but it came out nice. The white did. gonna break off that part right there. And that is that one. Okay. My trusty nippers here. We're gonna nip off any excess flash that we have. And then I'm gonna take my debris tool around it to knock off the excess, the sharp edges off. And because it has that glitter, it's gonna need to be sanded a little bit. And then all you have to do is rub it up against there a little. Right, and now we're going to glue it into the frame. Taking my Fix-All glue. And just get it up to the top. So we can get as much of it out as possible. And on your frame, you want to make sure you stay away from the mechanism up here with the glue. So on one side you can go all the way around, the other one you can only go so far around. But once the glue get to going, it will run all the way into to the side. Let my little dog get back in. He always does that. Wait till someone gets to filming, and then has to bark or do something every single time. I'm just carefully putting this into the seams here, into the little frame. Okay, I'm trying to get the last little bit in here. And put our frame in. This one side. This is our other. Getting all of my fouling powder off, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this one in. Set them to the side so that it can, that's super cute. Her little purse. And we're gonna set this to the side to dry, and we'll come back and we'll put the chain on and any other embellishments that we may need. So hold tight.